What's up, guys? How's it going? I've been an artist for about 6 years now, and the scene is constantly changing, and you feel like you have to do so much to keep up. And I understand that a big part of the job is to be promoting yourself, to be engaging with the platforms. But when I first started doing music, TikTok wasn't really in the equation. At the time, to me, promoting yourself was creating cool promo, posting good photos, and getting on things like the Explore page on Instagram. But no matter what you do, it just never seems to be enough these days, and so everybody was constantly saying, you need to do TikToks. TikToks is what you have to do. And so I had an idea that I was going to bring TikTok into my YouTube experience, and I was going to try to find a way to do both at the same time. But if I'm being completely honest, my heart as a creative is just not in TikTok. I have tried starting up TikToks a billion times, and it just never really follows through. And I feel like the biggest sin I could commit as a creative is trying to do something that I literally have no passion in whatsoever. And I understand that there are options like, what if you tried to make a really unique format for TikTok? To me, shooting in vertical or making a really short video isn't the problem. It's the fact that overall as a medium, the pacing is just so fast and so dumbed down in a way that I just feel like I can't really express myself in a way I'd like to. Chances are pretty high that I'm going to end up giving it another shot, because I feel like being a musician in this day and age, the pressure is so immense that if you're not doing TikTok, you're missing out on all these viewers, you're missing out on all these opportunities. I definitely feel way more comfortable doing something like YouTube. It's something that I grew up with. It's something I did before I did music, and so I just feel like this is a platform where I can comfortably express myself. But I definitely have a consistency problem when it comes to making YouTube content as well. It's kind of difficult to explain why, but I just feel like whenever I get overwhelmed and exhausted, the first thing I do is I cut out the content and I just want to spend that time on music. Although I think that doing things like YouTube videos and content creation are a great medium and a great way to support myself, it just seems like whenever I feel the pressure on myself, like the first thing I want to do is just create art. I took basically a year off from songwriting and just focused on finishing a couple ideas I had. And a few months ago, I felt like I had accumulated enough stories and experiences to where I had new things to say. And so I've been working really hard, and I feel like the music I'm making right now is truly something that's next step for me. But I've got the underlying feeling that I'm not doing anything to promote it, and in that, I'm basically just putting it out there and it's doing nothing. How do I navigate as a veteran that's been doing this a long time and isn't necessarily a fresh name, but at the same time creating content that is going to engage people, keep people interested, and put new eyes on me? But it seems like the longer I do this, the less I know when it comes to promoting myself. Back in the day, it felt like algorithms were so good that places like SoundCloud or Instagram were just pushing your stuff automatically. And we've definitely moved into a model where it's like feed the beast. You just need to keep putting out content over and over again and hoping something lands. But to me, I feel like my time is more valuable than that. I don't want to keep taking shots in the dark in 1 month feeling like my content is doing amazing, and then the next month the algorithm has changed and I have to figure it out all over again. It's definitely important to try to get as many eyes onto your art as possible. I just feel like I don't want to conform to the way that everybody tells me I have to do it. Maybe nobody cares for these thoughts I'm putting out right now. Maybe it's too slow of a pace for viewer retention, but I'm not getting any younger. I've been doing this for 6 years now, and it's been my dream since the start. No matter how the circumstances, the season of my life, the location I live in changes, it just seems like I can never abandon music. And I know that I'm creating something that I believe has a lot of value because it has a lot of value to myself. And so I might have given up on TikTok, but I haven't given up on my dream. Thanks.